Welcome to the Believeland show. It's your host, Anthony McClavick, and your co-host.
I'm the co-host. Thank you for having me back on the show. Once again, I'm Kevin. I
Been a
love this
long
show.
time.
I
It's been
love
a
this
long
show.
time.
Great to come back. Great to be here.
And we might have a guest join later.
Awesome.
So how you feel about the Indians so far?
Go Tribe. We beat Mexico yesterday. Great. Everybody played. All the starters that are going to play on opening day. They played yesterday. Quan 2 for 3. Jose homer. Awesome. Josh Bell. I mean, crack out of bat. Not yesterday, but like a couple of weeks ago, he hit like a 400-foot bomb out of the ballpark, out of the universe. I mean, great pickup.
You think
And
Jose
then
will win? Oh, my bad. Go on. My bad.
no. Jose gonna win MVP.
Yeah.
AL MVP, maybe. Yeah, he got a shot. Top 3. But last season, Stephen Kwan and Oscar Gonzalez, they both got robbed for Rookie of the Year. Big time.
Julio Fernandez, whatever his name is.
Yeah, I don't even know who he is.
It's a good rookie.
Not like Stephen Kwan.
Yeah, Stephen Kwan. How you feel about the Cavs? Like their overtime
We're
win
nice.
and
Oh my gosh. I mean, we were down by 15, down by 12. I mean, people are saying we beat Boston B team because they went to overtime against the Knicks and people got hurt. Tatum didn't play. I mean, it was Brown and Smart, and then we played a bad game. We did. Our first half was like shit, and like every game, fourth quarter, we came back from 20 points, 25 points, and we win, or go to OT, or we close out the gap. I mean, we don't lose by a lot. We close the gap out. I mean, Diane Mitchell, he taught that shit about fucking what's his name, Williams. What's his name? Yeah, Grant Williams.
Grant.
Yeah, the GOAT of Cleveland. I mean, how hard is it to make one free throw to win the game? I could do that
2 free
blindfolded.
throws.
No, it was a
2.
tie game. It went 109, 109. We went to OT. You just got to make one free throw to win the game.
No, that was crazy.
Yeah, I was at the game.
Really?
Yeah.
And they went against again
against
the Heat.
yesterday against the Miami Heat yesterday.
Yeah, but they play tomorrow against the Heat, and then Sunday they play against Charlotte.
Yeah.
You think the Cavs will be champions like a couple years? I mean, not this year, but like in a couple years.
Yeah, for sure. 5 years.
Or less than that. Yeah. If we play like defense and then get like veterans or whatever,
our defense are good.
Yeah. And then
that Boston game was great. We just shat out Boston. I mean, I don't care if you didn't have Tatum. I mean, you had Marcus Smart, you had Jaylen Brown, you had two out of three of the best players on your team. I mean, Diane Mitchell scored 40 points again.
Yeah.
Evan Mobley had 13 or 17, 13 rebounds or 17 rebounds. He had a lot of rebounds. I lost track after 10. After he got a double-double, I said, oh, whatever. The cat got to win this game. Don Mitchell got 40 points. Mobley got a double-double. Allen got a double-double. We're coming back in the fourth quarter. Game over.
Yeah.
I knew he would go to Mr. 3-2.
Yeah.
Dude just ass.
How you feel about like
how I feel
saw a player
how I feel about the Boston Celtics being a 2 seed with 2 games behind Milwaukee in first place. They're going to choke. They're going to drop to the 3 seed. The Cavs going to win out. We're going to go to the 2 seed, and we in the second round. The Cavs going to beat Miami or beat the Knicks in the first round. Play Boston in the second round. Beat Boston. Giannis gonna tore his ACL and tore his hamstring, and then he's gonna tear his collarbone also. So Giannis gonna be out for 3 years max, and then the Cavs gonna win the championship this year because we're gonna play Dallas in the Western Conference champion in the finals. We're gonna play Luka and the Cavs. Luka sucks, so that all made perfect sense.
I thought Dallas was Western Conference.
Yeah. We're going to play them in a championship. They're going to beat Dallas and the Cavs, and we're going to beat Dallas because Luka sucks.
Is the Nets a failure this season? You think the Nets are?
For sure.
What about last season?
For sure.
Yeah,
I mean, last year you had Harden, KD, and Kyrie.
Well,
didn't go to
Harden
the playoffs.
got traded mid-season.
We might have a guest.
Yeah, we might.
I'm hopping on.
He hopping on. About 10 minutes.
10 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, like last season they had Brooklyn. I'm Brooklyn. You had Harden, Kyrie, and KD. You didn't go to the playoff. This year they got rid of everybody. I mean, complete. Yeah. It was ridiculous.
Yeah, last season they traded Harden to mid-season to Philadelphia for Ben Simmons. Ben Simmons is the most overrated player ever.
For sure.
He can't shoot. His mentality is weak.
For sure.
Dude doesn't want to play basketball anymore.
What do you think about the Browns?
The Browns?
About trading Nick Chubb?
No way we're not trading Nick Chubb. He's the best running back in the NFL right now.
Why haven't we get Derrick Henry?
No, Derrick Henry is overrated.
What do you think about Deshaun? About his lowering contract to lower the Browns' cap salary? You heard about that?
I think so, yeah. If he didn't get suspended, the contract would not be paused.
Good.
There he is.
Uh-oh. We have a guest.
We have a guest. We have a guest. Hello?
Hello?
How we doing?
Good. What's up, man?
What's up with you?
Nothing. Would you just introduce yourself, my man?
I'm not gonna mention my name now. That's gonna be. Oh wait, my name. I'm Jack. Um, I'm a fan of the show. Been watching since day one. Um, I've also appeared on Winning Isn't Popular, formerly known as the Wake and Bake podcast. I appreciate you guys having me on.
No problem. We got a couple questions for you.
All right, let's hear them.
What's your favorite Boston athlete of all time?
Larry Bird.
Why is that?
He's because he's a white fella. I'm kidding. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. That's a joke. Um, just because he's one of the most historic Celtics of all time. Continued the Lakers Celtics rivalry. Um, I don't know. I mean, I could say a few different guys. It would probably be, I mean, I never watched him play, so if you're talking about someone in my lifetime, it'd be Brady because he just because he won a ridiculous 6 Super Bowl rings in New England. But I mean, yeah, so I'd say for the Celtics, it's probably Bird and Pierce. And then for the Patriots, it's Tom Brady. And then Red Sox, I'd go Poppy. And then Bruins, I'd go Tim Thomas or Chara.
Um, favorite Boston team?
Patriots. Actually, man, it's close between Patriots. Right now, I might lean Celtics just because it's basketball season.
Right.
Keep them coming. Keep them coming.
What if Tom Brady never lost a Super Bowl at all his 10 appearances?
That'd be something. But sometimes you got to keep it balanced. Like it just wouldn't be fair. So Goodell has to rig it against him every now and then, just to
Yeah.
keep things fresh. I mean, everybody knows we should have beat the Giants both times we lost to them. The Eagles, that was bullshit. Go if you watch the Philly special. Alshon Jeffrey was off the ball. He needed to be on the ball. It was technically illegal formation, shouldn't have counted. But that's whatever. Horribly officiated game. We pretty much,
For the Chief and the helmet to helmet call, that's whatever.
huh?
Nani?
Chiefs helmet to helmet.
Against who? The Browns?
Yeah. That was rigged.
Yeah, but then again, it was 4th down. Mahomes was out of the game. It's Chad Henne. You got to get a stop and you win that ball game, or you got to
Yeah,
get
but
win
we
that ball
wouldn't
game.
score. But if
Y'all couldn't do it.
they wouldn't score that touchdown because we had that helmet to helmet, we would have scored that touchdown. We would won by 2 or 1 because we lost by 5. A touchdown is 6, so 6 minus 5 is 1. A field goal 7 minus 5 is 2. We would have won that game no matter what if that helmet to helmet call was not called. And that's the facts, Jack.
Maybe, but they would have gotten the ball back, and your sorry defense wouldn't be able to stop Chad Henne.
Don't matter, Chad
They
Henne.
need a field goal. They just need all they need is 3. They got butt kicker.
They're on the 20-yard line.
Don't matter. Tyreek Hill, Travis Kelce. Let's go Cats.
Okay.
Worst memory in Boston sports history.
Oh, that's easy. That had been on Monday. Grant Williams.
Um,
That's my favorite.
Not recent,
mean-
but like in the past.
Probably losing to the Eagles was pretty bad. Losing to the Warriors, the Celtics last year was pretty bad. I would when we lost to the Giants in 2011, 2012, I shed some tears. I shed some tears that night. That one was pretty bad. I don't know, one of those probably the Giants, because that ruined our or wait, no. Probably, I'd say go Giants 2011, 2012.
2007 or 8, whatever.
I was too
No.
young for that one. I was gonna mention it, but I remember that game like vaguely, but I was like, 6, 7 years old. So
Right. Um. Well, who's a better franchise of the NBA, Lakers or Celtics? If so,
Celtics.
why?
Celtics.
Why?
Lakers.
Because we've well for one, I need
Because
to I
they
need
got
to
more
fact check this one, but I think we have more career wins than them. Obviously, we're both tied at 17 rings. But if you think about it, their last ring doesn't count since it was Mickey Mouse, it was in the bubble. So they
Yeah.
have 16, and then you have to take away another like 5 or so from when they were the Minneapolis Lakers, because it was a different team. Like the LA Lakers claim those rings as their own. I don't think it should be that way. So you got to take away several from there. So really, they only have like 10 or 11 or whatever it would end up being. Um, I'm pretty sure we got more rings too. I mean, more wins. Yep, Boston Celtics, 3,552 wins. The Lakers have a measly 3,485. So we've got a comfortable lead on them.
Do you respect the Lakers though? Like all time?
I respect them as the second best franchise ever. Sure. And then you're looking at what's going on with the Lakers now, and they've just had terrible ownership. And they've had these long like dry spells where they absolutely suck. Whereas the Celtics, even when they're not on top, they're usually in that mix. You think about those IT years, like versus, the last couple years of Kobe's career, and then that transitional era where they had Brandon Ingram and Julius Randle and D'Angelo Russell and those guys, and they were like winning like 15, 20 games a year. Um, so I think the Celtics have just been more consistent.
Yeah. What if the Boston Celtics never traded Rajon Rondo?
I don't remember the details of Rondo leaving, but he
I'm not.
left in like 2014, I think was his last season, and we were rebuilding. Um, I don't think it really I don't really know what changes. I mean, we had Marcus Smart, he was a rookie in Rondo's last season as a Celtic. I think it was time for Rondo to leave when he did. So I don't really care.
Why did Kev leave?
Kev left the Zoom meeting.
Hold on. I'll be right back. I'm gonna get something to drink.
Okay.
All right.
I'm trying to call Kev.
Yeah, hold on. All right, he'll be right back. You got questions for me?
Yeah.
All right.
Who do you think should be the highest priority for signing in free agency for the Browns?
Um,
You got Jesse Bates. I've heard some talk about making a move for Bates, the
mhm.
Bengal. You guys
Right.
lost John Johnson, so you're gonna need some help at the safety position.
Probably
You like,
Jesse Bates. Jesse
you like
Bates,
him?
yeah.
You like him, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
What about Edge though?
Edge. Um,
Alongside, cause what's the deal with Clowney?
oh, he's gone.
He's done. He's washed up.
Um, yeah. Probably
Seem
getting new defensive end.
Yeah, who you gonna get though? You gonna go draft? You gonna go trade free agency?
Probably trade or draft someone.
Draft someone? Okay.
Yeah.
What other positions you guys need? O line, right?
Pro-
You're gonna need some help on the line.
Probably wide receiver.
All right. Well, Kev's FaceTiming me.
All right.
We're on air right now, Kev.
Tell him we got like 10 minutes, so we could do a part two.
Hey, you're not gonna hop back on?
Not really.
Huh?
Why?
Oh.
All right, how about them Cavs? What give me some
Yes.
predictions.
Uh, won't be champions this year, but give it like
Amen.
couple years that they'll be champions.
I don't know. I don't know. They've got some pieces there, but we'll see. East is pretty loaded.
So why is Kyrie Irving the most? Why is Kyrie overrated?
Why is Kyrie overrated? He doesn't play good defense. He has no defensive versatility. He um he brings a lot of distractions, which you know definitely don't help his case. Um, he's he's not a long-term investment. You can't trust him. Um, he just has, his track record obviously with um, not having long-term loyalty to teams and not really playing. Um, offensively, he's as skilled and gifted as he's made out to be. So I don't think he's overrated there, but I don't know if I don't know. I don't know if he contributes to winning as much as some teams might be willing to offer him.
Yeah.
15 hours.
Ass.
Are you talking about Kyrie?
Ass.
Huh?
You think Kyrie's ass?
Nah.
Kev, all right, so when you were gone, I was asking AC about um who should the Browns pursue in free agency. And he's thinking Jesse Bates.
Or real.
And you're agreeing with that? You want the ex Bengal?
D-Hop.
D-Hop. That's who I'm hoping the Patties go after.
I didn't ask about you.
Well, I was just telling you. That was kind of rude.
Yeah, show your flaky ring.
Flaky rings. At least I got rings.
So do we.
No, you don't.
Is Kevin Durant
They're
overrated?
Super Bowl rings. Kevin
Okay.
Durant, no. Mm-mm.
Really? But
The killer.
But it don't matter because you have to deflate the football to win, though. You call that a championship, though?
That was in the AFC Championship, and we won 48-14. And it was actually later discovered that only one ball was below
Only
the
one ball, the game ball.
there were, you know how many game balls they have?
Yeah, and they shift them out to deflate them even more during the
No,
game.
there was one ball that was under the PSI requirement or in the zone. There's only one ball that was deflated among the 10, however many are used.
Just like
Um,
Maya Bridges
and
said, F
it
on
was
a
a
national
total
TV.
smear job.
He
It was a
attacking
total
football.
smear job by Roger Goodell,
You
and
heard
I
that,
know
AC?
you know that Goodell is
Maya Bridges throw the F bomb to the ref, and he got a technical. But if Brown Jane would have done that, he wouldn't get nothing.
I don't know what we're talking about here. We
Fair,
talking about deflated footballs, or we
favoritism,
talking about LeBron?
favoritism,
Terrorism?
favoritism, favorite,
Favoritism, yeah.
favoritism.
Yeah, LeBron
put your
definitely
camera
gets
on.
it.
No, I put my camera on
Why?
because my computer is fucked up.
Oh, we don't use the F bomb.
Fuck the Patriots.
We don't use the F bomb.
Here's an article from CVS. New Deflategate revelations paint the NFL in a bad light during infamous saga with Tom Brady and Patriots. Okay, Mike Florio of Pro Football Talk reports two new pieces of the Deflategate saga that don't look too fondly on the NFL and its handling of the situation. The first comes from the
A
initial
4-year-old.
sparked the saga. In the aftermath of that game, ESPN's Chris Mortensen reported that 11 of the 12 footballs used by the Patriots offense during that game were underinflated by at least 2 pounds each. That information was ultimately proven to be false, and a correction was eventually made in the initial report. In Playmakers, Florio reports that the source of that incorrect information was NFL Executive Vice President of Football Operations, Troy Vincent. Florio notes that it is unclear whether Vincent deliberately gave Mortensen the inaccurate information, highlighting the confusion during the early days of the scandal. Nevertheless, the report sent waves throughout the league and forced Brady and the Patriots to publicly go on the defense. The second nugget that Florio reveals in the book is arguably the biggest of the two, as it reveals direct science that supports New England's defense, if not exonerates the franchise completely. Beginning in 2015, the NFL began conducting air pressure spot checks at the halftime of games. The data was collected and hidden by the league, with none of the numbers ever seeing the light of day. Under the ideal gas law, the working theory is that the air pressure in the balls would rise during warm days and fall during cold days, which is what happened. Playmakers reveals that numerous measurements made at halftime of games during the 2015 season produced numbers beyond the permitted 12.5 to 13.5 psi levels and correlated to the ideal gas law. This means that footballs used by the Patriots were consistent with the conditions that they were playing in that day, as it relates to the recorded data in 2015, distorting those initial allegations of wrongdoing. And then it goes on and just continues to talk about exactly what this was, a total smear job with them holding data and manipulating data and lying. And you know what? It's all good and well because Brady served that 4-game suspension. Bobby Kraft paid that $1 million fine, and then we came back and we pulled off the greatest comeback in Super Bowl history, beating the Atlanta Falcons in Super Bowl 51. So, and then the next year we went back to the Super Bowl again and lost, and then the year after that we went back to the Super Bowl again and won. So,
You ready for some trivia?
We'll do part
Ready.
2 because we got like a minute.
No, we don't. Not really.
It says it there.
all right, go.
All right, yeah.
All right.
What beer, the flagship brand of the Boston Beer Company, was named after U.S. founding father who led pro-American anti-British effort and was the cousin of what president?
Samuel Adams is the beer company.
Yeah.
And he was the cousin of
Allowing this to invent in the 1986 Summer Olympics.
what?
Got a minute.
In the 1896 Summer Olympics, what event was formed and took place in Massachusetts on Patriots Day?
Dude, I have no idea. 4x400.
Let's do part 2.
Boston
Stay
Marathon.
stay tuned for part 2.
Is that an Olympic event? Is the Boston Marathon an Olympic event?
You guess so.
So we're gonna have to start a
Stay-
new meeting. Is that what I'm hearing?
Stay tuned for part 2 because we got a minute. So
National Hall of Famer Larry Bird played on this NBA.
Kev. I said stay tuned for part 2. My bad.
Alright.
Part 2.